everybody! My name's Timmy, and welcome to episode 33 of Cardano Ecosystem News. And welcome also to my private jet. But not just my jet, this is our jet, because we're going to be flying on this private jet together throughout the rest of the year. We're going to use it to travel to all kinds of Cardano metaverses. And today, the jet is supercharged with rockets from the Boss Cat Rocket Club. That's because in this episode, we're doing a deep dive and visiting the Boss Planet Metaverse. Why? Because the Boss Planet Metaverse is going on sale tomorrow. There's going to be 12,960 land plots for sale for only 68 each. And so far, every project this team has done has just skyrocketed off to the moon. So that's the plan for today. It's all about Boss Planet and an update on the Boss Cat Rocket Club, including some charity donations that the team has been doing over the last few weeks. It's super, super cool. And I want to say up front, this video is not paid. This video is not sponsored. This video is just being done. I'm a huge fan of the project. Many of the people on my channel have done very well. I started covering Boss Cat Rocket Club last year in December. And so we were there for the mint. A bunch of us on the channel minted cats, and we got rockets, and we're just big fans of the project and the team on this channel. So this video is not sponsored. I haven't received anything for this video. And so I just want to share more about the project. That said, as I mentioned, I have a couple different cats now, and I'm giving a Boss Cat away. That's right. I'm going to give one of the Boss Cats from the project away. And the way I'm going to do it is, well, first, I'm going to ask you to like this video. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you can, also hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified for future giveaways, hit that bell icon. We're not going to give away the Boss Cat in this episode. We're going to do it in a future episode. So hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe icon so that you don't miss anything over the next couple weeks. Now, the way we're going to do it, now these Boss Cats are pretty valuable. I think the floor price right now is 2,300 ADA, so about 2,500 US dollars. And so I want to be a little bit smart about how we give it away. I don't want to have any room for abuse. So what we're going to do is, if you guys can delegate to the TIM1 Stake Pool, I'm very keen to get up to 3 million ADA in delegation. Once the TIM1 Stake Pool gets to 3 million in delegation, I'm going to give away a Boss Cat from my collection, or maybe from another one I might be able to get. So we'll see. The floor is down a little bit, and so I might try and pick up one or two, or I might be able to work something out. Maybe a special partnership can help me get an extra Boss Cat in my collection. But regardless, if I'm able to get one from another way over the next few days, or if I'm not, I'll just give away one of my personal Boss Cats as soon as we hit 3 million delegation on TIM1 Stake Pool. That's TIM1. It really, really helps me a lot. We've been investing a lot into the channel, trying to do cool and fun things, and the support that you give me will help me continue to experiment with the channel. Technically, there's a lot of hardware that we're playing with, but also we're giving away a ton of NFTs. Makasi NFTs, Handy's NFTs, Dognuts NFTs, Shelter Pets NFTs, as well as some custom NFTs that I'm going to be making with myself, Timmy, as the brand. So please delegate to TIM1 Stake Pool. It really helps me. I'm counting on you, Boss Cats. Help a fellow cat out. Meow. I would be really, really thankful. So here we are. Let's jump out of the private jet here. I've got a parachute in the back, and let's jump into the details of the Boss Planet Metaverse that goes on sale tomorrow. And here we go. We are off to the races. The penultimate Boss Cat Rocket Club project, the Boss Planet Metaverse in all its glory. Take a look at that. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. This is so, so cool. I have been waiting and praying for this to come out, and it is finally here. It's going on sale tomorrow. And so we need to give you all of the details of this amazing metaverse coming out on Cardano. Now, we've been a big supporters of the Boss Cat Rocket Club project from way back in last year. Late last year, we presented the project for you for the first time. I think maybe even in January again, the first week of January. And since then, it has just continued to amaze and impress. I think Justin from NFT Update said it best in his video earlier this morning. He said everything that this team touches seems to go to the moon. And I think not financial advice, right? Not financial advice. Please do your own research. But I think this could be another example of a project that goes really, really high and does really, really well. It's the Boss Planet Metaverse. So jumping in, what we know is there's going to be 129,600 total land plots in this metaverse. 129,600 total. Now 30% of those are being reserved for partnerships and for the dev team to do buildings with. What we know is each of the districts, each of the areas of the metaverse is going to have this kind of central area with a huge building and complex. Some ideas for those are going to be a sports stadium. Other ones will be a concert hall. We've heard about a financial district and a shopping district. And so 30% of the land plots are reserved for that kind of infrastructure, as well as really exciting partners that we'll tell you about a little bit later in this video. So that leaves 70%. 70% of the 129,600 plots are going to be available for everyone to buy, you and me and everyone else. But what they're doing is they're spreading that 70% out over 5 years. And I love that because it means the dev team will continue to kind of refresh their treasury, refresh their budget so that they can pay the army of developers and the army of artists that they're going to need. In fact, they already appear to have a ton of artists on the team. And so I love that they're not going to mint everything at once and run out of money. Instead, they're going to get refreshes of money as they spread out the remaining 70% of plots over the next 5 years. So what does that mean for us? And what does that mean for tomorrow? Well, 10% of the 130,000 are going on sale tomorrow. So there's going to be 12,960 on sale starting tomorrow. 12,960. And what about the price? It's 60 ADA each. It's totally nuts. They could have charged 150 ADA, I think, and it still would have sold out. But it's only 60 ADA. I think this chart shows it best. Here on the right, Boss Planet, 60 ADA. Now, I think this chart was made a few weeks ago, but when that was done, the price of a sandbox land plot was over 8,000 ADA. 8,000 ADA for a sandbox plot or 60 ADA for a Boss Planet one. I think for me, the choice is pretty clear. And then Decentraland is even higher, 9,400 ADA. Almost 10,000 ADA for a single plot in Decentraland versus 60 for Boss Planet. Let's do the math. I think that means you could have 150 Boss Planet land plots or one Decentraland plot. 150 Boss Planet or one Decentraland, I think is the math. And get this, each Boss Planet land plot is bigger than both of these. Each Boss Planet land plot is 100 meters by 100 meters. That's 10,000 meters squared. That's absolutely huge. In real life, that's a mansion with a landscaping and multiple garages and a helicopter pad. It's totally out of this world. 10,000 square meters. Now the sandbox is close, but not that big. Sandbox is 9,200 square meters, but the price, look at the price. It's over 100 times more expensive. It's about 120 times more expensive, it looks like. I'd rather have 120 of these bigger ones. And then if you look at Decentraland, it's not even close. The size of each Decentraland plot is only 16 by 16. 16 by 16 versus 100 by 100, but the price over here is 150 times more. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm super happy with the pricing on these land plots. You know, the team had said they could have charged more, and they're right. I think they could have, but they do want the community to profit alongside with them. And I can believe that because so many people have done really well with the Vox Cats and the Vox Cat rockets that there's a huge following. There's a huge, lives have been changed by this project already. And so, you know, they see the value, I think, in allowing the community to make money with them. So I'm super excited. The style of this Boss Planet Metaverse is going to be a Vox style. Vox stands for voxel, and it's the same kind of graphic style that you see in Minecraft. It's also the same graphic style you see in the sandbox. Okay, and so I love this because, you know, we have, you know, we're big fans of Pavia. There's, you know, a bunch of other ones coming, Cornucopias, Cardano Village. There's a ton of metaverses coming. But to my knowledge, Boss Planet is the only Vox-style metaverse for Cardano. And so the team decided, hey, we're going to go for it. There's a unique niche here, a swim lane for us, and we're going to take it. And so I love that. They're carving out their own space. And I could totally see them doing partnerships with Pavia or some of the other Cardano metaverses. So really good economics there, 60 ADA, and as I said, 12,960 start going on sale tomorrow. In terms of the dates, So there's a pre-sale happening for 5 days. The pre-sale starts on February 13th and goes to February 18th. Now there's a bunch of people that have been added to a whitelist and a bunch of wallet submissions. So the pre-sale snapshot is closed, but you need to keep all of your cats and rockets in there. Otherwise, when you actually go to buy, you won't be eligible anymore. But if you haven't applied yet, it's too late to apply for the pre-sale. However, just a few days later, on February 18th, right, next weekend, is the public sale. So next weekend, everybody's going to be able to participate and hopefully mint some of these. And the price will be the same. It's going to be 60 ADA tomorrow and 60 ADA next week. Everyone's just going to be paying the same price if you mint them from the project. I think they're going to go fast, though, so it might be difficult to actually participate, but it's worth a shot. And then what we know is the pre-sale starts tomorrow, and then the people that are participating in the pre-sale will start to get their land plots on February 15th. So that's Tuesday. So sometime on Tuesday, maybe Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, you're going to start to see these land plots show up on JPG Store, CNFT.io, and other marketplaces. So Tuesday's coming pretty quick, and really that means on Tuesday, any of us are going to be able to buy land plots from the secondhand market. And personally, I haven't been minting much of anything. I tried to mint Pavia in the third land sale, but I didn't make the whitelist, so I won't be minting Pavia. But I'm going to try and buy some Pavia off the secondhand marketplace. I'm going to look at it later today. Lately, I've been buying tons of projects off the secondhand marketplace. Ad Ape Society, I didn't mint that, but I've managed to buy 8 apes now. I've got 8 apes just from buying off the floor. The floor came down and then it's gone back up, and so I enjoy buying stuff from the secondhand marketplace. I can get the exact one I want, and so I think that's what I'm going to do for Boss Planet because I think it's gonna sell out. I am on the wait list though, so I'm going to try and mint a few and then buy a bunch from the secondhand marketplace. So just to summarize, 60 ADA each goes on sale tomorrow, February 13th until the 18th. That's the pre-sale period. Then on February 18th is the public sale. February 18th to 20th is the public sale. But then February 15th to 22nd, people will start to receive their Boss Planet land plots. We think that by February 22nd, everything should be released, everything should be out. So that's good. It's all happening in the next few days. Now, one thing is, you might have noticed, the style of this metaverse is a little bit different from Pavia. This is called a voxel style. It's a Vox style metaverse. And so you can see here, like these cats, how they're a little bit blocky, but it's actually kind of playful. It's actually kind of cool. This is Vox style character, Vox style metaverse, like Minecraft. And you can see hundreds and hundreds of Vox Cats, they're calling them, Vox Cats in this environment. So what a glorious performance test. The first time I saw this, I was like, is this from this project? Is the Boss Planet Metaverse already this far developed? And it looks like it is, because at first I thought maybe they just downloaded an environment. But take a look. If you look in the background here, this purple thing here is a cat hat, and it has the trademark Boss Cat cat ears here, the triangle ears, just like the gold logo. And then, of course, I think this might be Blue Magic here, you see on the big screen. And so this is the real deal. The Boss Planet Metaverse appears to be much further along than I thought. And, they've got hundreds of people in here. Can you imagine meeting in here with all of your friends? And I want to do the show in here. Like, it'd be so cool if Timmy was up here on stage and we can do one of our episodes in like an arena like this. That would be totally wild. And it looks like the team is doing it. And so this is a voxel style, and these are Vox Cats. And what we know is the team is actually giving the Vox Cats away. They're not going to be selling the avatars or the cats, which is totally crazy. We're going to give you more details on the cats later, but they're going to be giving those away because this land sale is the last sale of NFTs from the Boss Cat Rocket Club team. What they've said is, moving forward, all the NFTs they make are going to be given away for free. All of the NFTs are for free. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Super, super generous. Even these beautiful Vox Cats are going to be given away. I'll tell you how you can get one. A lot of them, I think there's over 1,000 maybe, but not too many, are going to be given away for free. And all other NFTs from the team will be free moving forward. This land sale is the last thing they're going to be selling in terms of NFTs. Super, super cool. One last thing I want to say is that if you own a Boss Cat, any Boss Cat, or if you own a rocket part, or if you own a fully assembled rocket, you will have access to the alpha release of the Boss Planet Metaverse. Let me repeat that. when the Boss Planet Metaverse opens up for alpha access, anybody who owns a Boss Cat, anybody who owns a rocket, anybody who owns a rocket part will be invited to an exclusive alpha access for the Boss Planet Metaverse. That is so cool. So if you own a Boss Cat now, welcome to the club. I'll see you at the alpha release of the Boss Planet Metaverse. If you don't own a Boss Cat now, you're going to want to get one because it'll be so cool to have a whole bunch of us exploring there in the early alpha stages. So those are the details. I think before we move forward with the rest of this video, I want to remind everyone, this video is not paid for. I did not receive any ADA or any compensation for this video. I wasn't gifted any Boss Cats for this video. So this video is just, I'm a huge, huge fan of the project, and the team hasn't sent me anything for this video. So, you know, it's important to have that disclaimer because I'm spending a lot of time on it just because I'm a huge, huge fan of this project, of the team so far, and I'm really excited for what I think could be one of the leading metaverses on the Cardano blockchain. It's called Boss Planet. It's going on sale tomorrow for 60 ADA. I'm going to grab a water, and then we're going to dive right down into the details. All right. So let's jump in. It's the Boss Planet Metaverse. I want to show you what this is actually going to look like. You've seen this huge kind of concert hall here with hundreds of Vox Cats, but scrolling down a bit, this is an example of what the forest zone might look like. And in fact, this is probably what it looks like right now. It looks like they're actually in the 3D environment here. You can see two of the Vox Cats down here, the voxel-based Boss Cats in front of this kind of wooden little cabin here, and then another Vox Cat in the top left here, hiding in the corner. And so it's open world. You can walk wherever you want, like in Minecraft. And it's kind of this blocky, kind of playful Lego block style metaverse. And this is a really interesting middle ground. Now, one thing is with Pavia, you know, you're able to create any 3D object you want, any 3D building you want. And what that means is you have maximum creativity, but it means there's going to be some inconsistency. Different people are going to have different building styles, different texture styles, and there's going to be curves and triangles and squares. And the main point is that there's going to be less of a unified visual brand and theme when walking around the Pavia metaverse because everybody will be doing different things. Kind of like how VR chat works, or if you've walked around any of the Oculus Quest metaverses, different areas look totally different. It's super creative and fun, but it's just a totally different brand strategy. Here, with the Boss Planet, since it's all voxel based, it's all going to have like a cohesive feel, the way the Sandbox metaverse does, or the way Minecraft does. And so I think that's pretty cool because you're going to see screenshots and you're going to know, oh yeah, that's definitely Boss Planet. Now, on the other end of the spectrum is something like Cardano Village. And I think for Cardano Village, the dev team is making all of the land plots and all of the geometry. And so it's pretty different from what I understand. There, you don't really have any creativity because everything's coming from the dev team. And that's going to have like a super unified look, but there's no creativity for something like Cardano Village. I love Boss Planet. It's a super great middle ground that you're going to be able to build whatever you want, like a wooden cabin like this, or like a medieval castle, or like a condo high-rise in the city district. So you're going to have maximum creativity, but also the universe itself, the metaverse, is it's gonna be pleasant to walk around. It's not gonna look super, super strange from different areas. So I love the way this looks. I love that direction. I want to tell you a little bit more about the lands and the districts. One thing we know is there's going to be 9 separate districts, so 9 separate zones, okay? And the different zones are going to be like different biomes, if you're familiar with Minecraft, like different geographic regions. And so there's going to be maybe a tropical region and a mountainous region and maybe a beach region and a city region. And so that's going to be super, super cool. You might want to have a different house, a different land plot in each of these different regions. So much variety. It's going to make it really fun to travel around. And then what we know, as I mentioned before, is each plot is 100 meters by 100 meters. Totally massive. And if you look at this image on the left, you can see that in the middle of each plot is this kind of blue square in the middle, and that's kind of like the central plaza for each plot. And so when the team says, oh, we're saving 30% of the land plots, some of it goes towards these blue areas. at the middle of each of the 9 districts. And so we've heard of some ideas there. Some of them are going to be like a big shopping center where you can buy any kind of merchandise. You'll be able to go to the shopping center and buy sneakers or buy t-shirts or maybe buy cars. You can buy cars and vehicles to drive around. In fact, on the main page, there was some examples of a mansion here. This is Blue Magic's mansion. He's got cars down here. So you can imagine maybe buying some vehicles or something at a shopping center. Another idea for the central districts is a concert hall. And so I showed you the concert hall on the main page here, and we might see like actual famous musicians doing live shows in the concert hall, and the concert hall will be at the center of one of the districts. They've talked about having a sports stadium at the center of another district, and also having a kind of a business finance center, and that's where all kinds of DeFi projects and DEX projects could potentially be at the center of another district. And then they've also talked about a marketplace district. In the marketplace district, there's going to be all kinds of assets for sale, but also games, and who knows what else, maybe skins, and maybe real world merchandise like sneakers that could be delivered to your house. So there's these central areas in each of the 9 districts. That's the main thing I want to show you here. You can see a little bit more. This image here shows the size of a plot. Check this out. It's totally nuts. I checked with the dev team and researched and everything. What they've said is that this squared out area here, this empty area you see at the bottom right, that's 1 land plot. I cannot believe it. That's way too big. 60 ADA gives you something that's that big, 100 meters by 100 meters, so 10,000 meters squared. This square area here is land plot. That's what's going on sale tomorrow. And so this whole image is showing 4 land plots. Now a district will have much, much more than 4 land plots, right? A district should have about 10,000 land plots in each district, maybe even 15,000, right? If there's 130,000 total. So this is 1 land plot, absolutely massive. You could have, look at how many houses fit in a land plot, and they're selling that for 60 ADA? Get out of town. Totally, totally wild. Absolutely huge. As I mentioned, some of the districts are going to be used for sports, home to an epic state-of-the-art stadium. They talked about having a golf course, having a basketball court, ice rinks, and then the official racetrack. Super, super cool. Do some horse racing there. They've talked about having a commercial center at the center for all your shopping needs. A huge mega complex. An entertainment center with cinemas, bars, and nightclubs. How cool will that be? Maybe we can meet there and watch an episode of the show on a huge movie screen at a cinema. That would be super, super cool. And of course, we've seen the Vox Cats dancing, so the nightclubs, I'm sure, are going to be super, super busy as well. Now, there's going to be a central business district, and this is where they talked about doing all financial matters. So there's going to be token exchanges there, DeFi development, as well as other business services. They've talked about a residential district, so this is where you'll find luxurious villas, glamorous mansions, and designer condos. So it's super, super cool. These central districts here are going to be themed, and they're going to have a ton of functionality, it sounds like. I'm super, super excited, but look at how big that land plot is. Totally out of this world. I'll show you a little bit more. This is District 2. This is like a small section of District 2. This is 4 land plots that you're looking at here in District 2. This whole empty area is 1 land plot for just 60 ADA. Totally insane. In terms of other buildings we've seen and sneak peeks, as I showed you before, this is Blue Magic's personal villa, his mansion really. It's huge. And you can see these cars out front on both sides, this wonderful maze in front. And Blue Magic has actually said he's going to be giving this away. There's going to be a raffle, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But this whole villa is going to be given away, including the land. The land plots that this villa is sitting on, this mansion, he's going to be giving away in May. So about 2 months from now, or 3 months from now, in May, this whole villa, you can see it here, is going to be given away by Blue Magic, one of the founders of the project. Super, super cool. That's beautiful. There's a bunch in the backyard too. Really, really nice. Here's another view of the top of the mansion. So you can see what some of the geometry you'll be able to do inside the Boss Planet Metaverse will be like. He's got 2 helicopters here on the helicopter pads, a nice kind of roof garden over here. And then he showed us this image here, which is one of the Vox Cats smoking his pipe, taking in the sun. Super, super cool. And you see these green chairs here. You see how he's sitting on the left green chair. If I go back to this top view here, you can see this left green chair here. And so that's where he's sitting, this green area over here under this kind of wooden shaded area. And he's looking back at the helicopters. And so just kind of go back and forth. If you think about this seated area here, that's what you're looking at here with the helicopters behind him. Totally nice. I love the lighting. Look at the sunlight off that wood there. Super cool. And then finally, for this part of the sneak previews, the stadium. Look how epic this stadium is. And imagine like hip-hop artists, pop artists, all kinds of artists, real live artists coming in here and getting to do a live show in front of hundreds, if not thousands of Vox Cats. I cannot wait. It's going to be really fun in the alpha stage to actually get to walk around here with you guys. And remember, anyone who owns a Boss Cat, anyone who owns even one small rocket part, or anyone who owns a fully assembled rocket will be able to enter the alpha version of the metaverse. So before everybody else, probably months before, we'll be able to enter in early and help them test. Super, super cool. So that's a little bit of what the geometry and the environment of the Boss Planet Metaverse is going to look like. Look at this. Look what's happening on the left. Look at this giant Vox Cat here looking at the plots. I love like the production and the thoughtfulness that this team puts behind all of their work. You can see the team here. The team has grown a lot. There's tons of people on the team now. This looks like it's 6x6, so 14. Neko Mamushi, big heads up, head of marketing, and then Blue Magic, the president here. But they've got blockchain engineers. They've got programming and development. They've got people working on the economy. Cheshire, big shout out to Cheshire. It was Cheshire's birthday last week, they said in the Discord. Super cool. Tomcat working on game development. DeFi development or deployment, just so much going on here. And I think they've got even more people that aren't on here, like all of the artists that are making all of this voxel art. Super, super cool. So that's a look at the environment. Here's another shot here looking over a lake. You can see, wow, I love this. Two friends kind of just enjoying the view. Super cool, super playful. It seems like it's, family oriented, which I like. Yeah. So let's take a break. I'm going to get some water and we'll move on to the next section of this deep dive. So we've just finished showing you the stadium, which is super, super epic. You can see it here. But there's another building type, another infrastructure type of building coming from the dev team. And they announced it just yesterday in their Discord. And here are the details. They say that they're going to be giving out 9 gaming licenses, one for each of the 9 districts, to a number of big casino partners. Blue Magic, who actually created this post, who's the founder of Boss Cat Rocket Club, says that with these licenses, the project team will be collecting tax from each of the casinos, and 50% of the tax will be given back to Boss Cat, Rocket, and land holders. So get this, that's totally nuts. The dev team is going to be giving away licenses for casino operators to operate real casinos inside of Boss Planet Metaverse. And the project team is going to collect tax from the casino operators. And 50% of that tax will be given away to you and I. Basically, anyone who owns Boss Cats, Rockets, or land, Boss Planet land, will be eligible for this tax dividend. In fact, they compare it to the country of Macau. And he says that the citizens in Macau actually pay no tax. They have free education all the way through graduating university, as well as free full medical care. Is this true? Is this happening in the country of Macau? That's totally wild. And they, apparently Macau gave out 6 gaming licenses to the Sands Group, Win, Galaxy, and Crown Australia, as well as a few others. And they're using that to collect tax to provide benefits for their citizens. And so it looks like the Boss Planet Metaverse is going to kind of model their economy based on the country of Macau. And so the whole idea here is instead of selling NFTs in the future, the project team is going to be able to fund themselves by collecting tax from these casinos, from these gaming licenses. And I think that could be pretty cool. I mean, I used to play a little bit of poker, and I think a lot of people in cryptocurrency, we're very speculative, we like risk and reward and kind of taking chance, as well as, a lot of us are gamers. A lot of people like to play just general games, like 3D games, but there's a gaming spirit and a speculative spirit in the cryptocurrency community and ecosystem. And so I think this is super cool. This could end up being really, really popular. And I love that Boss Cat holders, Rocket holders, and land holders will get to participate in half of the tax revenue from these gaming casinos. That's totally nuts. I've never heard of anything like that. And so that's the idea. And they also say, in the real world, if you own property, you pay property tax. But Boss Planet is flipping that on its head. Instead, if you own property, you're going to get tax dividends. You're actually going to be able to earn profits by owning land. And so that's super, super cool. Instead of paying tax, you'll be earning money by being a Boss Planet holder or a Cat or Rocket holder. And then he says here that they expect this will be ready around the middle of 2023. So sometime, not this summer, but next summer, next fall. And we'll see, maybe that slips. It's far away, right? And so when they say a year and a half, maybe it'll be 2 years, but maybe 2.5 years. But that is super, super cool. I haven't heard anything like this being done. And I included it in this part of the show because it's more environment previews. Look at this one. Let's actually see if we can make it bigger. This is like an early preview of what, one of these casino spaces could look like. Nice kind of snacking area here. There's some kebab that you can eat, and then, so this looks like the dining area here, but it's got, lots of beautiful lighting. You can imagine this kind of lighting continuing throughout the rest of the casino. Super, super cool. So this is how the project is going to continue to support themselves. They'll have tax revenue, but also remember, they're only selling 12,000 land plots as part of this land sale. They're going to be selling it gradually over the next 5 years. It's a super disciplined approach so that the team will be able to sell more plots to the public and help them fund their development and grow their team. They're going to need an army maybe of artists and animators and developers. So that's pretty cool. The stadium that I showed you a minute ago, and then now this casino idea, and this idea that all of us will be able to enjoy some profits from the casinos that are on the Boss Planet Metaverse. 9 in total, 1 in each district. Super, super cool. This blew my mind when I saw this. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this idea of gaming in casinos? I'm super, super interested. One question I have is how are they going to deal with hopefully there won't be any KYC, but how will they deal with age verification checks? Maybe there will be KYC, I'm not sure. I can't wait to learn more about how they're going to control who signs in. I guess it's the same as poker sites actually. Yeah, I mean there's Poker Stars, there's Party Poker, and so maybe some of the gaming operators will be some of these big poker sites. I know Poker Stars now has regular casino games, blackjack and everything. So maybe their idea is to just either partner with the existing casino and poker online poker sites, or maybe their plan is to just look at the technology they're doing, the process that the poker sites are doing. I think they use phone numbers a lot to verify identity. So we'll see. I'm super interested. I think this could be super, super popular. I'm excited. It's a brilliant, brilliant play. Hats off to Blue Magic and the Boss Cat Rocket team for the casino model in their metaverse. I can't wait to see how it plays out. So I want to talk a little bit more about the map and about what building on Boss Planet Metaverse might look like. If you're a content creator, if you're a 3D artist, or if you have a business idea, if you want to do something on the Boss Planet Metaverse, you're going to want to listen. I'm going to tell you what it's going to look like. We've already got some pretty good information so far. But what you're looking at now is the map tab of their website. It says coming soon. And actually, I can do you one better. We actually know when it's coming. They said it's coming in March. So in March, which is, a few weeks away. I don't know if it'll be at the beginning of March or at the end of March, but the full map is going to be on here. What we know is that the avatars, the Vox Cats, these look like they're going to be released in early March. And so it's likely that maybe the map will come mid or late March. They tend to spread things out, as well they should. But the full map will be coming here in March. So that's the first thing I want to share with you. But also, I was taking a look at the lands tab here, and they have this build section. And they say that you'll be able to develop your own property using the Boss Planet Development Toolkit. So I've been already calling this the BPDT. BPDT is the Boss Planet Development Toolkit. And it sounds like this is going to be a no-code, so no coding needed way to build all kinds of assets. So that it sounds like that'll be geometry and props. You can build houses and buildings and furniture, but then also you'll be able to use it to build functionality and do game mechanics. So maybe you could have a door that will only whitelist certain people and only certain people can come into your house and your villa. Or maybe you'll actually build out a proper game, right? I could totally see that happening as well. Some kind of a scripting language might be coming, but this is all part of the BPDT. I just like saying BPDT for some reason. I'm not sure why, but the Boss Planet Development Toolkit is coming. Now, That's not all. We actually can already start working on assets for Boss Planet Metaverse. And the way to do that, they've said, is with this program called Magica Voxel. And now this actually, I found this in their Discord. I think Blue Magic actually mentioned it. So this is officially coming from the team that if you want to get a head start creating voxel assets, you can use this tool called Magica Voxel. The website is voxelmade.com/Magica Voxel. I'll go ahead. I'll put it down in the description. Oop, my arm's a little messed. I'll put it down in the description below so you can take a look. It's called Magica Voxel. I was taking a look at this last night, and it's so cool. You can see like there's already a ton of environments on here that look really, really cool. There's actually a gallery. Let's go there. This is the gallery where you can see some of these in detail. This is the tower. If you know the Disney story Tangled, this is like fan art of Rapunzel's tower here, all in that voxel style. This is called The Penitent, which is a scene from The Last Crusade. I think that's Indiana Jones, if I'm not mistaken. I like this, though, this Inca city. I just love the color of the water here and these huge alligators. And so this is all being created on Magica Voxel. Oh, they say something here that something is loopable in 8. So I haven't looked at this yet. Let's do something on the fly here. I don't know where this is going to take us. Let's turn off the sound. Oh, there it is. Okay, that wasn't a mistake. That was good. So this is the Inca city here. Animated, super cool, and this is created using Magica Voxel. And so if we go back, there's a whole bunch of other things here. Bridge on Fire. So check out their gallery, and if you're interested, you can go to resources, and they have a tutorials section here. And so under here, there's a bunch of video tutorials around how to use Magica Voxel to create some of this stuff. In fact, they've got a tutorial all around how to create this blood temple from Indiana Jones. And then there's a whole YouTube channel about it and some other resources. If you're a project and you want to build on Boss Planet Metaverse, there's a voxel artists category here. So check this out. There's tons of artists here. You can contact them. They've got Twitter aliases here. And if you like the style of one of them, I kind of like this kind of Arabian palace maybe. You can, reach out to them and ask them if they want to start helping you, create some voxel art and get a head start for the Boss Planet Metaverse. And if you end up creating something really cool, post it in their Discord, but also let me know. If you want, my email is in the About section of my YouTube page. But if you end up creating some cool voxel art for Boss Planet, shoot me an email. Maybe I'll collect 5 or 6 community contributions and we'll share them on the channel. I'd love to shout out and give some exposure to any voxel art that you create. So check this out. It's at voxelmade.com. That's the company that makes it. And then I don't know if they have a link to that tool from here. But if you want to Google search anyway, it's called, let me go back to where I had that. It's called Magica Voxel. Okay, and the website for this is voxelmade.com/Magica Voxel. Now, one thing we also know is that the Boss Planet Rocket Club is going to have a quality assurance team. And actually, I really like that. And so, hopefully they'll keep things kind of mostly PG rated. I mean, maybe the casino might have a little things more, maybe a little more risque. But, I do think it'd be good, to be family oriented. This channel is family oriented. And I think if Boss Planet is smart, they'll have, most of the districts open to families. And so hopefully the quality assurance team can keep things kind of mostly PG rated or clearly like block out the non-PG rated parts. But I love that there'll be a consistent high quality standard because of this BCRC quality assurance team. And then one more thing, they've also said that they're going to create a Boss Planet Startup Investment Fund. So there's going to be an investment fund where they're going to be giving money to projects that want to build on Boss Planet Metaverse. And so if you have a project idea that you want to do, if you have a game or you want to do, concerts or comedy shows, or if you have a business idea, maybe you want to sell like virtual, accessories for avatars, or maybe you want to sell physical sneakers in the metaverse and have them shipped to people, whatever it is, reach out to the Boss Cat team, jump into their Discord, because they have a startup investment fund. They're going to be giving away all kinds of money to projects and founders that want to build in their metaverse. That's super, super cool. In fact, they've given a preview of like one idea that some people might do, and that's this golf game. And so they say it's coming out in 2023. It's a play-to-earn golf game. And then they've got a screenshot here. That's super cool. Some kind of a tournament maybe, a play-to-earn, come in every day. It looks like this is happening inside Boss Planet. It's some kind of a game within the Boss Planet Metaverse Metaverse here. And so, the main thing I want to tell you here is there's a startup investment fund. If you have a project or a game you want to build on Boss Planet, get in their Discord, reach out to them, and see if you can get some of that startup investment money. Okay. So I think now would be a great time to talk about the token. They're creating a Boss Planet token to help with all of the e-commerce and all of the finance that's going to be happening in the Boss Planet Metaverse. So because ADA is changing price all the time and other tokens will be changing, it's super, super important and super valuable for the project to have their own token. And I think Sandbox has one as well. I think they might just be calling it Sand. And so they've got a Boss Planet token coming. And this will help us be less susceptible to the daily price changes in other tokens by having a dedicated token for this project. Now you can see like a pixelated version, like a voxel version of the token here, but with the really, really cool like cat paw print. I love that. But I actually found a different one. Big shout out to my man Ryder, actually. Ryder here, at Ryder_GME. Super, super nice person. Always gives me tons of alpha, tons of info. Big shout out. But I found this tweet that they did earlier today, actually yesterday, February 11th. And check out this image that he shared of the Boss Cat token. I think he said this was in their Discord. I haven't been able to find it yet. But how beautiful is this? Look at that. The blue laser on the outside. Oh, I love it. Super high quality. I love kind of all these lines on the middle and the Boss Cat Rocket Club text around the side. I think it's super, super beautiful. It's very flashy. There's a lot of blue. I love all things blue. So this is potentially what the Boss Planet token might look like. And now I think this is a great time to tell you, how can you get this token and like how are all the benefits and everything going? I've talked about so much in this video. Oops. I talked about so much in this video. Let's kind of show it on a chart about how everything is going to work. The team created this diagram, I'm going to zoom in, that shows you what the rewards will be based on what you have. Okay, and you'll see that there's a column here for daily rewards, and it says Boss Planet Daily Reward. If you have one Boss Cat, you're going to get one token per day of the Boss Planet token. And then if you have a rocket part, any rocket part, not a fully assembled rocket, just a rocket part, you'll get one token every day of this Boss Planet token. So if you don't have a cat yet, it's probably a good time. Like I think the floor has come down. Once again, right, as I always say, not financial advice, but if you don't have a token yet, now's a pretty good time, or a Boss Cat yet. If you get one, it looks like you'll be getting one token per day. As well as a rocket part, you'll get one token. If you have a fully assembled rocket, you'll be getting 5 tokens per day. Now, the price of these has gone up. I think it's around 25,000 ADA right now for a fully assembled rocket. But you'll be getting 5 of these Boss Planet tokens per day. And then if you have one of the top 1,000 Boss Cats, we haven't seen a lot of utility from the top 1,000 cats yet, but now we finally got some. You'll be getting 5 tokens per day if you have one of the top 1,000 Boss Cats. But if you have just any of the other 9,000 Boss Cats, 8,999, you'll get 1 token per day. So this is how we're going to be getting Boss Planet tokens. I think that's pretty cool. And they have said that the tokens, they want to have it listed on Sunday Swap, which means I'm sure it'll be on Muesli Swap as well and all of the other dexes. So there'll be other ways to get the Boss Planet token. But for anyone that's interested in buying a cat or may already have a cat, it looks like you'll be getting tokens each day. I don't know if it'll be airdropped each day or probably you'll be able to go in and request it like drip drops. But I think that's super cool. Let's actually go over and look at the Boss Planet side itself. It says here, February 9th to 13th. This was created a while ago. It's updated now. The Boss Planet minting is actually happening February 13th to 18th is the pre-sale. And then 18th to 20th is the public sale. So it's all happening in the next few days. And then if you have a fully assembled rocket, you're going to be able to mint 10 Boss Planet lands, and you can also have 1 free airdrop. They're going to give you a free land if you have a full rocket assembled. If you have 1 Boss Cat and 2 rocket parts, you'll be able to mint 5. If you have 2 Boss Cats and 1 rocket part, so you'll be able to mint 5. And then 6 Boss Cats can mint 5. And then there's a whitelist. So certain people that have, some people have gotten tattoos and some people have done other things. There's ways to get on the whitelist by Blue Magic. And if you're on that whitelist, you'll be able to mint 2 of the Boss Planet lands. So that's super cool. So take a look. This is how you're going to get tokens. And then on the far right column, they've got royalty sharing. Okay, and so if you have a fully assembled rocket, you'll be able to enjoy royalties from the project. If you have a top 1,000 Boss Cat, you'll be able to enjoy royalties as well. Now, I'm not sure with the casino royalties, they may be different. It sounded like with the casino royalties, maybe everybody can participate. So maybe everybody with a Boss Cat, everybody with a rocket part, I think will be able to. And in fact, yeah, I remember it specifically said like rocket parts, I think. And so don't quote me, but I think for the casino, maybe many people should be able to enjoy in those royalties, the tax dividends. I think these royalties here is something different. These sound like they're more like project royalties versus the tax dividends from the casino. So that's my understanding right now. So yeah, super, super cool. Now, you're probably wondering, what about this middle column? This is the Vox column. And I'm going to take another quick break, and we'll be back to talk about the Vox Cats and how a bunch of people are going to be getting them for free. So we were looking at this impressive benefits chart that shows all the free stuff we're going to be getting. And I want to focus now on this middle column here that says Vox. And so Vox stands for voxel, and this is all about the Vox Cats. These are the avatars, these are the player characters that everybody is going to have when they're walking around the metaverse. The thing is, some of them are going to be much more tricked out than others, and some of them might even be custom versions to match the actual NFT version of the Boss Cat that you've been able to collect so far. So there's all kinds of like different levels of these Vox Cats, and there's a bunch that are going to be airdropped. They're not going to make a ton initially. From what I understand, there's a limited number, and a bunch are going to be airdropped to the people that have supported the project so far. And then a few others are going to be given away as raffles to anyone that like owns some of the Boss Cat NFTs. And so as it says here, if you have 2 Boss Cats, you're going to be given a free drop. I think actually some of this has been updated though. The latest information I've seen is that if you have a top 1,000 Boss Cat or an assembled rocket, you'll be getting a free Vox Cat as well. If you have 3 Boss Cats and 1 rocket part, you'll be getting a free Vox Cat. And the rest will be given away as part of raffles and auctions. But the main thing is they're not selling the voxel cats. And now I found that really, really interesting. I was reading their Discord and looking at some other projects, voxel-based projects, and this one came up in the Discord. It's called Vox Collectibles. And this is on OpenSea, right? And so this is for Ethereum. Although OpenSea supports Solana now, but this particular collection is Ethereum. And you can see like the voxels here and, you know, all kinds of different styles. But look at the price of these. 1.5 ETH, 1.7 ETH. That's the floor. Very quickly now, after those, you know, initial 7 or 8, they're all 2 ETH, 2 ETH. So that's $4,500 USD, $5,000 USD for one of these, for just one of these voxel NFTs. What's crazy is that the ones that Boss Planet is doing, they're giving away for free. So they probably could have charged, you know, 100 ADA, 300 ADA. You know, eventually the floor might have gone up to 1,000 ADA for some of these Vox Cats on Boss Planet. They're giving them away for free. You can see here that, you know, the price on these are 2 ETH. And I saw a message from Blue Magic, the founder of Boss Cat Rocket Club, and he said that Gala Games released their character avatars for $3,000 USD. $3,000 USD for their avatars for Gala Games. And here, Boss Cat Rocket Club is giving them away for free for supporters of the project. People that own the Boss Cats, people that own the rockets will be able to get some of these for free. The rest will be raffled away. Super, super cool. I want to show you just a little bit more about the Boss Cat, the Vox Cats themselves. Let me just bring it up here again. Here we go. Let's get that guy there. On the avatars tab here, just clean that up. You can see really, really colorful, lots of different variations of these Boss Cats. Look at this one here with like the rainbow stripes. I really like that. There's like a leopard skin kind of tiger pattern over here, more rainbow style over here. Super, super cool. I like this zebra head here. Looks kind of like a panda. I like this one here. Reminds me of Husky, actually. Looks a little bit like a mix of a dog and a cat there. So these are what the Vox Cats are going to be looking like, and they're going to be giving them away for free. I want to show you a little bit more eye candy about the Vox Cats. We've got some still images here. Let me zoom out. There you can see some of them, and you can start to see now some of the accessories. You can start to see some of these getting tricked out, right? You see this one here on the right has the crown. This other one here has this kind of stripe around his ear. I like this sky blue. Actually, this one here, this blue one looks a lot like me. That could be my brother or sister maybe. Super, super cool. Some more. Now this is showing the Vox Cats flying. Now I know we've looked at flying in Pavia. My best friend, my good buddy Jay Crypto, is working with Frog Dog to create jetpacks for Pavia. And this is a different take on it. These are like flying platforms, almost like flying carpets, but a lot cooler. And you can see the Vox Cats flying. And I saw a question mark from Blue Magic saying, kind of teasing us, what if Vox Cats could fly? And so maybe this is going to happen. Maybe you're going to see these Vox Cat avatars flying. Super, super fun. I wanted to show you a little bit more. Actually, I have some videos prepared from their Discord. You can see here. I'm actually going to turn down the sounds just so that YouTube doesn't get upset because it's popular music. But there you go. This is actually Everyday I'm Shuffling sound going on in the back. I don't have the rights to the music, but maybe I can sing it for you. Every day I'm shuffling, every day I'm... How's that? I think that might be better than the original. So no, I'm just kidding. But take a look. I love the dancing. Really cool animation here. You can imagine this being an in-game emote, right? Maybe you'll have like a dance emote in-game. So that's one of them dancing. I have another video of them here. Oh, this is also of them dancing. And so you can see there. This is more like my style of dance, right? A little bit more hip hop. Let me see actually if I could do this one right now. Let's see if I can dance along with them. Let's get Timmy in here. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Right? Kind of something going on with their hand here. Almost like a dab, actually. Can Timmy dab? There we go. I'm dabbing. I guess my hand has to be a little higher. So I'm not much of a dancer. These Boss Cats can dance a lot better than I can. But let's show a different video. When the Boss Cats, or the Vox Cats, I should call them the Vox Cats. When the Vox Cats aren't dancing, what are they doing? Well, I've got a different video here. Oh, here they're also dancing. So when they're not dancing, they take a break and do some dancing. So I love the rabbit ears here. This is more like my speed too. I can do this one, kind of a circle. Maybe I could do double-handed. Let's level up this dance here. There we go. Kind of like washing the windows, right? Oh, where did it go? Let's play that again. I'm practicing my dancing here. There we go. So I don't have the music, obviously, because YouTube won't let me play it. But we can dance together anyway, kind of having fun. Super cool. I like that blue one on the left, too. A little bit more of a darker blue, but I'm fine with that. A little bit of an aquamarine. Hey, buddy. Like the shades. This one on here on the right had shades, too. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough dancing. Let's show the Vox Cats maybe doing... oh, what's this? Oh, this is more dancing. So this is a different dance. The Vox Cats like to dance. That's the main takeaway from this video is the Vox Cats like to dance. And so do I. I love dancing. The Vox Cats are happy. But let me see if I could do this one. Be kind of like this, maybe. There we go. Timmy's got it. Timmy can dance. So you can see that there's a lot of dancing videos for the Vox Cats. And I really like that because we also saw the kind of stadium concert hall earlier. And it makes me wonder, like live music could be a really big thing, right? We've heard of celebrities, we've heard of musicians joining other projects. And actually Boss Cat Rocket Club has already had a ton of musicians join. Cypress Hill, I think the drummer or the percussionist from Cypress Hill joined the project, as well as... there were a couple others. They're not coming to mind. Oh yeah, there was an Asian band, I think, from Malaysia that joined the Boss Cat Rocket Club. All kinds, actually. There was one actually just today. Another celebrity rock star musician joined the Boss Cat Rocket Club. And so there's a lot of musicians getting into the project. And so I'm not surprised to see the dancing. But enough dancing. Let's show a different version of the more dancing. I love the dancing. Let me see if I can do this one. Yeah, this is really just like walking. It's like a walk dance. I can do this all day. It's the walking man or the walking Vox Cat. So I think I've showed you 6 dancing videos and they all look great. And what I like about this is it shows the animation quality from whoever's animating these Vox Cats. It's really cool animation. It's not easy to make voxel-based art, fluid and dance. And so big shout out, big props to the animator here who's been animating all of these dance moves for our beautiful Vox Cats. Very, very cool. And just to remind you, as I mentioned, the Vox Cats are going to be going on sale for free. These are a free thing. They're not even going on sale. They're going to be dropped to people that own 1K, the top 1,000 Boss Cats, people that own assembled rockets, as well as a bunch will be given away in a raffle and auctioning. And so there'll be all kinds of ways to get the Boss Cats. I actually want to show you a couple different things though with the Boss Cats now. One thing that was really cool was this. So Cheshire, who's one of the Boss Cat Rocket Club team members, Cheshire, you can see him in Discord all the time, just had his birthday. Actually, his birthday was on February 7th. And so they had a little bit of a party for him here. And you can see, I think that's Blue Magic at the top right. And you can see some of the Boss Cats here kind of enjoying the birthday party. I don't know if this is Cheshire in the center, but if you look at this kind of white hat here and this blue dude on the right, Blue Magic, that's what we saw on the homepage. And so there's a consistency here. You see this blue one here on the big screen and the white hat? Those are the same two over here. And so like I've been looking at this to figure out like all these sneak peeks, are they connected? Is this actually happening? And the more I see, the more it looks like it's really happening. I love this one with the crown. Is that actually Neko Mamushi? Neko Mamushi, my big buddy here. Let me actually see. Where was the team info? I might have to find this later. But yeah, they had, I'll find it later. But this is anyway celebrating his birthday party. And then I think after that, all the boys jumped in the pool, maybe some girls as well. But you can see here, this is Blue Mansion's villa. And he's giving this whole thing away. In May, there's going to be a giveaway for the land and the house and the furniture. But this is the backyard pool for Blue Magic's villa. There's Blue Magic there. I think that might be Nico there in the crown. I'm not sure. But super cool. You can see a lot of the same cats, right? This one here, the skeleton kind of looking cat, I think is this one here, right? And so I wonder if these guys are already playing in their own little private version of the game, of the metaverse, and just enjoying a nice afternoon pool party. Here's another one of them at the pool here. Let's take a look, a little bit more of a zoomed in view here. Super cool. Oh, this guy's cute with the two different eye colors there. I love that. And this kind of tiger pattern over here. Very, very cool. So these are the Vox Cats. This is what we're all going to be walking around with inside of the Boss Planet Metaverse. Very, very fun. So something else that I'm really, really excited to share with you is an update on the raffles that the team has been doing, as well as some charity donations that the team has been doing. And I think this is really, really, really cool. And I love the way that they're doing the raffles. I want to figure out how they're doing it. Maybe I can talk to them and get their code, because they're doing it on chain in a super transparent way with like some code that is open source and super fair. And so what we know so far is in December, in January, they did a raffle based on the marketplace sales of December. Now, there weren't a ton of sales in December because the project launched in late December, but they gave away 2,410 ADA. And actually, a lot of this was added on by the team just to make the number bigger. The actual marketplace sales were smaller because they launched at the very end of December. But they ended up giving away 2,400 ADA, 2,410 ADA in January. Now, get this. The January sales are through the roof. The total sales volume in January was 7.9 million ADA, almost 8 million ADA. 7.9 million ADA in total volume for Boss Cat Rocket Club and Boss Cat Rocket Parts in January. Now that means the royalties are 236,977,000 ADA, okay? The royalties are basically 237,000 ADA. It's what the team got, okay? And so what they say is 10% of the royalties are going to be given away as a raffle. So in this case, that's 23,698 ADA, right? They round it up, right? From the 97 to 98, so they round it up, and they're going to give away 23,698 ADA to a lucky buyer and seller from the January sales, I think, on JPG Store. I think it's only on JPG Store. It might be cnft.io, but no, it's just jpg.store. That's correct. You can see it here. So it's going to be split half and half. So one lucky winner is going to get, around 11,300 ADA, 11,650 ADA. And then the other lucky winner is also going to get 11,650 ADA. So that's pretty cool. That's a huge giveaway, right? That's over $25,000 right now, almost $30,000 USD, US dollars. So that's pretty cool. This is coming up. I think they actually might be doing the raffle today. And then once it's done, there's going to be a Cardano scan link. You'll be able to see it. It's all on chain, super transparent. They have another raffle though. They're doing a 10,000 ADA raffle. Now this was just something they decided to do suddenly. I don't think there was an intention to do this originally, but they say to celebrate a successful project launch, we're doing it. Oh, we promised, okay, to run a raffle with a reward of 10,000 ADA. Okay, and so there's going to be 10,000 ADA given away, but instead of having one person, they said they're going to choose 10 people. And I think they've actually gone ahead and already done this. And you can see the addresses here of who won this. And they've got 9 winners here. It was based on holding Boss Cats. You have to have Boss Cats or Boss rocket parts in your wallet. And so long as you had a Boss Cat in your wallet, you were entered in order to between 1 and 9,099. So just the Boss Cats, one of the 10,000 Boss Cats. Every wallet that had one was entered to win. And so they've chosen 9 winners. The 10th person ended up having their Boss Cat listed on the marketplace. And so if your Boss Cat is for sale, waiting for it to be sold, it's not eligible for the 10,000 ADA giveaway. But there were 9 winners that each got, I think, 1,000 ADA, and it's all on chain. There's a Cardano scan link here, and you can see the address for the winners. So that's pretty cool. This happened just a few days ago, I think. So the January 23,000 ADA giveaway, 10,000 ADA giveaway here. So that's almost 35,000 ADA that the project is just giving away. In addition to Vox Cats that they're just going to be dropping and a bunch of other stuff. Now, one other thing I want to show you, though, this is pretty cool. I think I have it ready here. Yes. So this was from a few weeks ago, but Tomcat let us know that Boss Cat Rocket Club team has donated 5,000 USD worth of Bitcoin to PERC. They did this a few weeks ago when Bitcoin was even higher. And so it's an environmental research fund. And so there's a transaction ID. You can see it. It's all on chain. They give away, 0.12 BTC, which at the time was 5,000 US dollars. And they say here that they're going to continue to donate and support inspiring charities. I think that's super, super cool. And I think what I'd like to say now is, the Boss Cat Rocket Club team and project has gotten a lot of hate. Some people love them. I'm a supporter, but a lot of people are throwing a lot of shade, looking at transaction stuff and marketplace stuff. But what I'll say, I would like to challenge all of the haters or all of the doubters. Anyone who has doubt on the team and if they're doing good, hey, let's call them on their bluff. Jump into their Discord. There's a channel here. I think it's called Charity Discussion. Let me double check. I think it's called Charity Discussion. And yeah, that's right. There's a link to it right here. And in this Discord, people are talking about what charity should the team donate to next. And if you have any doubts about the project, if you're not a fan of the project, go into their Discord, jump into the Charity Discussion channel, and suggest some charities. And see if we can get the team to do another charity donation. I mean, anyone that's worried about any funny business, as long as they're donating to charity and they're creating a lot of profits for people that are supporting the project too, I think that's really, really good. And so let's get them to do another charity donation. I'd love to see another donation, later this year, maybe even this month or in March. Maybe in March, once all the minting and everything is done from the Boss Planet sale. Who knows? I'm not going to sign the team up for a charity donation right now. But I would challenge any of the Boss Cat Rocket Club doubters, any of the haters, to jump into their Discord, go to the Charity Discussion channel, and challenge them to donate to your favorite charity. So that's our show for today. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. I am super excited for Boss Planet, which is going on sale in just a few hours. It's actually going on sale today, February 13th. You're going to want to jump into their Discord to figure out if you've already been whitelisted. If you haven't, it's too late now, but there's going to be a public sale on Friday, I think, February 18th. February 18th is the public sale where everyone can buy these huge 10,000 square foot plots for only 60 ADA. It's totally wild. So it's Boss Planet Metaverse. And one more time, if you could please consider staking to the TIM1 Staking Pool, it would be huge, huge help. I would be eternally grateful, eternally grateful. The Sunday swap ISPO is ending. A lot of single pool operators, like us, we only have one pool. A lot of us, it's been difficult. I mean, for me, I just started the pool 2 weeks ago, but it's been hard to get delegation because everyone's been on these Sunday swap pools. And so now that that's ending, if you could consider, at least for a few epochs, maybe for 1 month, supporting the TIM1 Staking Pool, that would help me so much. And then you'll also become eligible to win a Boss Cat. Anyone who's able to stake more than 500 ADA with TIM1 will be entered to win the Boss Cat that I'm giving away. If you delegate for 3 epochs, so 15 days, please delegate 500 ADA or more, then and if we reach 3 million ADA total delegation, I'm going to give away that Boss Cat. So please help me. Well, I'm done. I don't want to beg too much. But now that Sunday Swap is ending, I hope you would consider it, at least just for a short time. So I hope you enjoyed the episode today. Thank you very, very much for all of your support. Thank you for liking this video, for subscribing, for jumping into the comments. I'll be commenting throughout the day tomorrow as I watch the Super Bowl, even the Cat Kingdom and the rest of the Animal Kingdom. We love the Super Bowl. So we'll be watching that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you soon. Meow.